From where does the idea of royalty originate? January 28, 2015. By Drekx Omega. Dear Lightworkers and students of the Arcane Wisdoms. Some may ask the Galactic Federation of Light about the actual cosmic origins of the concept we know as a royal family. What are the actual cultural and societal origins of such a tradition? The answers may surprise some. On Earth, the concept was first put into practices by the Atlantean elites and was a step placed within Atlantean society, before the final stage of creating a genetically engineered limited consciousness, upon an experimental section of the population. These subsequent flood survivors became the human race we know today. The Atlantean elites themselves having vacated Earth after the destruction, and retiring to Hatter, Hades. Then the Anunnakis stepped into a full post-flood Earth governing process and established a limited conscious royalty, to act as intermediaries for their dark rule. These became their Illuminoid royals, their minions. The Cabal we know today, with its families, are descendants from such traditions, with banking families marrying into European and Asiatic royalty. It is worth mentioning that the concept adopted by both the Anunnaki, as well as the former Atlantean elites, that we call royalty, with kings and queens, ruling in the name of the gods, originated off-world. Indeed, the originators were from the land of Quarticuisarcrp, of the Sigma Draconis system. The Sigma Draconians were the Prussians of our cosmos, at one time, being extremely warlike. They are now at peace with the Galactic Federation of Light, but were once kingpins and prime movers and shakers, within the Anchar Alliance, the dark alliance that created so much conflict, during the cosmic wars. It is this dark template that all human royals now utilize. They may be humanoids on Earth, but to compare them with draconian reptilians, is not as far-fetched as it may sound. And a very good reason as to why so many Earth humans, who have established some real spiritual connectivity, and viveka, find the idea of being presided over by royalty, as repugnant and certainly an alien concept, at odds with our thirst for achievable merit and freedom. Each Earth human is truly a sovereign being, with no need for a royal overlord concept, to play a part in our societies. Moreover, there is a traditional term used in Europe, for the planetary logos, among secret sacred societies, such as the Knights Templar and others, and that is Rex Mundi, or the so-called King of the World. In truth, the logos does not hold such an office as king, and the label was placed upon the role, by those who had become culturally acclimatized to accept the idea that society could not function without a royal presence of some sort, at the helm. With continued spiritual advancement, surface human societies eclipsed the concept of the divine rule of kings, starting with the English Civil War and continuing on over the centuries, through to the American Revolution, thence the French and Russian revolutions, etc. In spite of a continued presence of this dark inheritance from Draconis, we call royalty and monarchy, human beings are more ready than ever to rise and claim the cosmic birthrights as sovereign beings, loyal to spirit and the common planetary good of the common man, above all else. Just as a child puts away his toys, when he becomes a man, so must modern society put away the childish things of yesteryear, the slavish worship we know as royalism, and instead assume the adult mantle of planetary guardianship, within clan structures and full consciousness, as once before, during Lemurian times, golden times that predate for servitude, serfdom and dark designs, upon planet Earth. Selamat Majanya Takana, Syrian for rejoice in our Creator's oversoul essence. Colonel Drekx Omega, Commander, Galactic Federation of Light Ground Crew East England Sector. Read more at www.astracommandcrew.net.